AI can now pass the hardest level of the CFA exam in a matter of minutes. The CFA is the Chartered Financial Analyst exam. I've actually done level 1 because when I was getting my MBA over in America, I was like, okay, no, I'm going to move into finance. And then I realized I did not want to work in finance, but I've done level 1, which is quite easy. So AI has now passed up to level 3, which is the most difficult level, and it can do it in a few minutes. So several artificial intelligence models are now advanced enough to pass the 3-part CFA exam, even the most difficult level 3 test. Previous research, particularly from 2 years ago, found AI could clear levels 1 and 2, but struggled with level 3 due to the essay question. But now, sailing straight through it. So this is linked to a website called CFA Benchmark, where they're showing how the different models do on the CFA, and potentially unsurprisingly, Gemini 2.5 Pro is the best. It's the best at the essay score, and it's the best at the multiple choice question as well. Grok 4, that's interesting. Grok 4 is good at the multiple choice, but bad at the essay. And then what else have we got? Llama and Claude 3 Haiku, 3.5 Haiku, I don't know why they're using that, is rubbish at the multiple choice. You shouldn't be using Claude 3.5 Haiku, that's why. Examination, that has been basically mastered by artificial intelligence. So we see this used to be big and newsworthy because it'd be like, oh, AI has passed the bar. AI has passed AP mathematics. AI has passed accountancy exams, etc. Now it goes without saying. People have obviously been developing this, working on this, tracking this. Somebody's made cfabenchmark.com to see when this happened. But I think for the general public, we're now so used to this that it is no longer news. Yes, of course, the AIs can do all of this kind of stuff. Whereas 2-3 years ago, this would have been mind-blowing to people. It's because the bar has raised in what we consider to be impressive with artificial intelligence. So passing examinations, even the hardest examinations, is now old hat. And this is a good reminder of how entitled we all become with technology. A really good test is to go back and use GPT-3. Or gosh, GPT-2 if you want, or GPT 3.5, go and use one of the older models to see how far we have come in 2 or 3 years. Because we get used to these models so quickly, and the rate of release, and then we get annoyed that they don't do everything we want, or we get annoyed that, oh, this model from before is slightly better at such and such. Normally it's not. But if we go back a couple of years, which in terms of human history, not very long, then you get to see how far we've actually come. It's just hard to take that more historical perspective. But the fact that it has mastered the CFA exam level 3, which a couple of years ago was impossible and now is very much possible, hasn't really made headlines. There's this one headline on CNBC, but that's it. This is no longer surprising from artificial intelligences because we've moved the goalpost back further and further so they can do exams. So I thought it was interesting in that context because we expect so much from our artificial intelligences right now. And we're getting it for the most part. We just need to remember that whenever we get annoyed. Like I was doing a live stream yesterday, building a Republic, and everything went wrong. The 11 Labs integration with Lovable, allowing me to talk and vibe code using my voice, wasn't working. So I had to type. And it reminded me of how used to using the voice integration I am and how good the voice integration is as well. Because suddenly I had to type, or worse, I actually used the Apple voice dictation and realized it's terrible. So I was using the one built into my Mac, absolutely rubbish. So I've become entitled to using 11 Labs' model, and now I expect that level. So when it's taken away from me briefly, I had a meltdown. I was like, I can't do this. At the same time, Claude was having reduced performance, and then Lovable crapped the bed because they were having some kind of problem with their credit system, and suddenly it wasn't giving me any answers. So I had to cut stream short at about 40 minutes instead of the usual hour because I was having so many technical problems. It's a good reminder of how reliant we've become on these technologies as well, and that we take them for granted, using them every single day. But we only notice that when they don't work.